Baz was up there. Especially what he did here.
Yeah.
At this franchise, he was. He made a real name for himself here. I'm a Man City fan, and we've got the best fans in the world there. So hopefully Kolkata has the best cricket fans in the world.
We are all in readiness for yet another season of the Indian Premier League, and of course KKR, the Kolkata Knight Riders, is looking very much formidable. And to talk about the team, their chances, we'll welcome Phil Salt, the new addition to the KKR team. Phil, first of all, coming from England, wet, and from that weather, how are you acclimatizing with this Kolkata patchy heat over here?
To be honest, it's not been too hot, thankfully. It's been pretty cool. So it's good temperature, and it does make a nice change.
You are here. Of course, you have replaced your good friend Jason Roy in the team, Saray Boy. You have played alongside him, and both of you, have a similar kind of game. If you talk about batting and attacking option at the top, so if you KKR in the past seasons, we have seen in the power play they have struggled to bit and to get going in the power play. You were looking to play your natural game, and that can be fruitful for KKR's chances this year.
I hope so. I do hope so. It's about being smart and putting the odds in your favour. With getting the quick starts. So hopefully that's something I can do. I'm not thinking too much about it. I'll just approach it with a clear mind and hopefully it will perform well.
Eden Garden's wicket is considered as is a good batting deck in India. Probably if not the best, is a good true bounce. And player like you who enjoy the bounce, play the horizontal bat shot. Do you think you will enjoy batting out there?
Yeah, I think so. I think it's been a good wicket in the practice games, and hopefully, it stays a good wicket through the tournament. That's sort of every batter's wish, really. But also, I hope that it, maybe there's a little bit of spin on offer for, Sunil and Chakravarti, because they're big weapons for us.
You are also a keeper batsman. So the prospect of keeping against the likes of Sunil Narayan and the other KKR spinners.
Yeah, they're obviously very good spinners, and as a keeper, you always want to feel like you're in the game. Both of them with the ability to spin the ball both ways. You definitely are in the game all the time, so that's exciting for myself.
Bill, I just want to know, because you have seen in recent years England, they are playing a different brand of white ball cricket. Even in red ball cricket we have seen. So what, according to you, is an ideal way to approach a T20 innings if you are batting at the top?
Be positive. Definitely be positive. Look to sort of get your team in a good position, or as good a position as you can. It's not going out and hitting every ball for six, though. It's taking calculated options and putting the odds in your favour.
Personally, growing up, do you have any role model in international cricket? Have you followed anyone closely?
There's always been a few, but as a kid I watched a lot of cricket, so I suppose it was probably a few too many to name.
One keeper batsman maybe?
One keeper batsman. Who would I have watched? Who is my favourite? You really.
I was expecting the name of Baz.
Yeah, to be honest, Baz was up there. Especially what he did here.
Yeah.
At this franchise, he was. He made a real name for himself here, and hopefully, I can go about doing something similar.
Well, that's a big statement from Phil. I just wanted to know that as a batter, you don't often play a lot of spinners back in the UK, but you play a lot of franchisee cricket and a lot of cricket all over the world. So these playing spinners, especially Indian spinners, on these kind of pitches, as a batter, how challenging it is for you?
Yeah, it can be at times, but also, it's not like we don't face spin at home. We Old Trafford, we do face a lot of spin. It's just very different. Old Trafford, it tends to, bounce a lot more and spin quicker. Whereas my experience in India has been, the turn can be sometimes a little bit slower. So, it's one of those things. You have to get used to the conditions wherever you go, because everywhere they'll be slightly different.
Gautam Gambhir, KKR's new mentor and former captain, under whom this franchisee they have won 2 championships. So, any chat you have had regarding your game with the mentor so far?
We've had a couple of chats so far. Probably can't go into too much detail about them.
Of course.
But he seems like a very good addition for the franchise. He knows KKR inside out. Obviously he's been here before and had a lot of success. So hopefully he's a push in the right direction for us, and he gets us playing well.
Kolkata is probably, arguably, is the sporting capital of India. We have seen fierce rivalry and great support for KKR, at this particular city. So, how are you expecting the home crowd to treat you, and especially the prospects of playing at the Eden Gardens?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to playing at Eden Gardens. So far, we've not played a game yet, but there's been a lot of support around our training sessions and the practice matches. So, the fan base seem extremely loud and loyal. So hopefully, that's something that stays with us throughout the competition.
Coming from Old Trafford, another sporting city, it's a Calcutta. I'm sure that you can relate something to that.
Absolutely.
In terms of fan enthusiasm.
Yeah, exactly. I'm a Man City fan, and we've got the best fans in the world there. So hopefully Kolkata has the best cricket fans in the world.
Yeah. So that was Phil Salt, of course. He'll be an important member in KKR scheme of things, especially if we talk about batting at the top of the order. This is Sandeepan Banerjee reporting from Kolkata for Ray Sportz.